Godgory was a Swedish melodic death metal band that was formed in 1992 by Eric Andersson, drums, and Matt Andersson, vocals. In the beginning, Godgory only played covers from bands like Napalm Death, Entombed, Cemetary, Unleashed and Grave. It wasn't until April 1994 they entered the Unisound studio and recorded their debut demo entitled Demo 94. They sent out the demo to labels and zines around the world and the response was very good. One label wanted to sign Godgory for a full-length CD, so they went to Unisound again in November 1994 and recorded Sea of Dreams. Sea of Dreams was recorded over a weekend with much overtime. The deal with the original label went up in smoke, so Godgory was left with the full-length CD recorded and no label. They decided to send out the tape to labels and ask them if they want to release the album. Invasion Records from Germany wanted to release Godgory's CD and signed him for one more album. These things took some time, which is why Sea of Dreams wasn't released until January. Sea of Dreams received very good reviews in magazines around the world and has sold about 5,000 copies. Godgory wanted to prove that they could do a better album, so in October 1996 they went to Unisound again and recorded Shadows Dance. This time they had a sixth member, Thomas Heder, on keyboard, and they spent 3 weeks in the studio and recorded every instrument one by one, and not live, like they did on Sea of Dreams. Shadows Dance also received very good reviews and ended up on the 7th place on Rock Hard's Dynamite list. Shadows Dance has sold about 10,000 copies. After Godgory had recorded Shadows Dance, Eric and Matt thought it was better to let 3 of the members go from Godgory: Mikael Dahlqvist guitar, Fredrik Danielsson bass, and Thomas Heder keyboard. They were involved in another band to which they gave first priority. Eric and Matt wanted members that could concentrate on Godgory 100%, and things can easily crash with each other if there is another band to do things with. Stefan Grundle, rhythm guitarist, left Godgory to concentrate on his education, so now it was only the Eric and Matt left, with no contract and no members. Godgory had heard that Nuclear Blast were interested in them, so they phoned them up and asked if they still were interested. Lucky for Godgory they were. In 1999 Godgory released their third album, Resurrection. In May 1998 Godgory recorded one new song for the Nuclear Blast sampler, Beauty in Darkness Volume 3, the song entitled Conspiracy of Silence. They recorded in Studio Fasaden, which is 80 kilometers from Godgory's hometown Karlstad. Since Godgory had no members, they asked their former members Mikael Dahlqvist, guitar, and Thomas Heder, keyboard, if they had time to help them in the studio. They accepted and did a great work. Godgory decided to use that studio for their third album, Resurrection, so in October 1998 they went to Studio Fasaden again and spent 5 weeks in the studio. Mikael and Thomas was session musicians also this time. Godgory also invited Fredrik Olsson as a reciter. Since he has written many lyrics for Godgory, they thought it could be cool to let him do all the whispering and Matt handled the growl parts. It worked. Oh, excellent. Resurrection was released in May '99 and received good reviews from mags around the world, and it also ended up at number 8 on the Rock Hard Dynamite. In 2001, Godgory recorded their last album, Way Beyond. After the successful resurrection, Godgory decided to take some time off to concentrate and feel where they wanted to go with their music. The whole album was written in 6 months and pre-produced in a home studio, and then directly after that Godgory entered Studio Fredman with the excellent producer Fredrik Nordstrom. After this release, Godgory disbanded.
To cry.
That's all, Metal Brothers. If you like this video, please subscribe to Metal, and remember, support the underground metal.